Oh, America, 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 but also Caesar salad. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Who do we got in the stream right now? Who's here? Bow, 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 ba-da-ba-dam, ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Oh my goodness gracious. What up, Eliason? Techno, how are you? Yeah, that was Xenoblade Chronicles 3. How are we doing? What am I hearing right now? Why are we screaming at Rowan? What did he do? Hold on. We have to check on Rowan. What's wrong with my dog? Where is he? Also, I don't know if you can see, there's a wild animal right there. And I don't think you can see him. Hold on. Can I bring the camera down? I'm trying to see if I can get Jazzy on camera, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Can I get a boop? I don't want to pick you up if you boop me. How can I get him? He's not on camera, I'm sorry. Bye, chat. You can still hear me. They can still hear me. How do I pick him up?
You want to pick up Jack?
Do I go nope. Rowie, come here. Come on. Bro, get him. It's timeout time? It's timeout time. It's timeout time for the Rowinator. I did try to get the beast, but I got another wild animal. Why are you? Did you lose me, camera? Camera, I'm down here. Hey, Techno. I'm gonna rename the camera to be Techno. There it is. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I gotta put the microphone back on. There we go. Sorry. How we doing, everybody? Poor Techno. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, it's America Day. And it's also Caesar Salad Day. I found that out today. Bro, why don't you... Dude, this camera keeps falling... Or this microphone keeps falling off me. I'm sorry, everybody. I know, Rowie. Don't eat the microphone. There we go. Yo, Looney, thanks so much for subbing. A whole year. Can I get another? I hope so. Damn. I really appreciate you, Looney. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Rowan, oh my god. You keep taking so No. He got the microphone attached to his leg and started going crazy. I'm sorry, everybody. That was probably audio gobbledygook. He has things to say? No, he doesn't. He's in timeout right now. That's why he's in the room. There we go. You know what? We're gonna run the microphone through my shirt. That's what we're gonna do. This is probably really enjoyable for you. I was gonna say that was probably quite enjoyable of an audio experience for you all. But hi, this room is dimly lit today, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Do we sound okay now? Are we good? Are we good now that Rowan has ran the microphone? Come here. There he is. It's Mr. America. He actually did very good with the fireworks. Do do do. Boo do do. This is a song that goes. Nah, it doesn't. Hi, Kyle. All right. He's in timeout. I got a tweet. Frosty, we don't know how our puppy's going to react to fireworks. He was fine, but only because I sat with him. That was the main thing. Rowan and I watched fireworks. Now it's time to do the other American thing and go to work. Join us for Zelda Ocarina of Time over at twitch.tv/Jyggy. Share now. What up, Kyle? What did you guys all do for Caesar Salad Day? Because that is today, by the way. Today is the actual birthday of the Caesar salad, which is obviously just as important as America. I mean, without Caesar salads, America just wouldn't exist. Et brut, Rowie. Et brut. Eight burger. Oh, that's very American. Chad, what did you do that was American today? That guy did nothing. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh. Do you want to say hi to Mirror Dimension Rowan? Mirror Dimension Rowan. Mirror Dimension Rowan. Mirror Dimension Rowan. I bet Mirror Dimension Rowan is a good boy. Nothing, you're Canadian. You already had American Day. You already had the 4th of July in Canada, didn't you? All right, ready to go for freedom. Bye, Rowan. He's going out. Good luck. Do you guys like this door that my dad and I put up? It slides open and closed. It's on a track. See? You can see it up here. There's a track. Barn doors are kind of nice. Well, so the problem with this room, and you can't really, actually you can see it. Okay, we're gonna give you guys the tour of this room right now. Okay, welcome to very small beach room. So very small beach room used to have a door right here that would swing open like this. But we got the secondary bed that's currently covered in nonsense. You guys can see it's covered in my suitcase, pieces of wood. These are doggy, what are they called? Doggy wipes. And then over here, if you just follow me this way, there's another bed. And this is where I sleep. And there's a blue closet that has a speaker in it that has all of our speaker stuff. And there's this nice blue thing with a lamp on it. The Catholic room, why do you call it the Catholic room? Wait, Beat Sir, why do you call it the Catholic room? Oh, because the two beds? That would make a lot of sense. No, okay, so it's not that. It's because of the fact that this is a beach house, and when you have a lot of people here, they need places to sleep. You know what I mean? They need places to sleep. And back when, like, we were kids, we would bring all of our friends here. So having two different twin beds would make sense. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's the room. The room is very small. And so we installed this door because if you watched the previous live streams, you saw it was like a little tiny, like, weird door thing. Well, now it's this very nice barn door. The only thing that's dumb about it is it covers the mirror dimension when it's opened. So you can see the mirror dimension gets covered when it is open. So you cannot jump to the mirror dimension like when the door's opened. That's the only downside. But yeah. Other than that, it's pretty okay. I would like to change this room in the future. I would like to change this room to maybe have Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. Like, you tell me. This is welcome to. I tweeted, right? I tweeted and I added everybody. I did. Yeah. What happened to the thing? Why did the blue sky break my? You guys see that on Blue Sky? Did it happen on Twitter too? Also, let me know if I'm too loud or if the music is too loud. It works fine on Twitter, just not on Blue Sky. Music's loud right now, a bit quieter. There we go. Hopefully that's better. There, that should be good. But anyway, so let me see here. I added everybody. I'm drinking lemonade, by the way. Very American of me. Very American. I'll have to go on Blue Sky and be like, what the heck? There we go. Very American, very mindful. It's true, you know. I have to be patriotic at some point. Anyway, so what I want to do with this room is I want to do something like this. We don't own anything. Everything that America made up was made in another country. Hot dogs are just bad bratwurst. Like, come on, be real. Like, if you think about it, hot dogs are just bad bratwurst. You love oil fields? What? Is that American? Is oil fields American? I love America. It's quite fun. And American. Multi-proxy wars? What does that mean? Yeehaw, y'all. Is that... Okay, so I've never been to another country. Do other countries default to America as the South TM? Like the South and the West? Do they say... Yeehaw, ride 'em cowboy and all that? Is that how they default? Just like we have stereotypes for other countries because we suck. Do other countries have a stereotype for what is a stereotype for America other than like hot dogs and hamburgers? Hamburgers. Hamburgers. Yeehaw, yeah. Well, that's you, my guy. Techno, you are American. Like, if we're being truly true, Techno is the most American of all of us. He lives in goddamn Texas. That's like I don't ride him cowboy. You do. You like the things that go vroomity vroom. That's the male equivalent to a cowboy. You're a gas guzzling cowboy. A techno boy. It's true. So I was talking about this looks like it's made by AI. Well, you know what? This absolutely looks like it's made by AI. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's from a vacation house. Okay, so listen here, listen to this. You're gonna guzzle some. You're a gas guzzler. You're a gas glugger, dude. Do glugs on that glass. I look a lot pinker in this one. Anyway, so okay, so I just showed you this room. I showed you what this room is. So I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more tour of it. All right, just the last tour before I show this. So oh, never mind. Hold on. So check this out. Hi, I'm sitting in this room. This room is 15 by something. This is not big. So you have the door here, and then right here there's a bed, and then over here we have another bed. You can see it when I sit on it. And then there's a closet, and then over here is a wall. You can kind of see it. This is a wall, and then on the other side there's a window, and then over here there's, in fact, are you gonna look at me? No, that's the mirror dimension me, dude. That's the mirror dimension me. Stop focusing on the mirror and look at me. Anyway, thank you. There's another wall. Stop it. The mirror's not real. The mirror's not real. Okay, so what I would like to do, so what I would want is to get rid of both these twin beds, because I think twin beds suck, and it honestly makes you lose half the room. And I think that we should do something like this, where it's a full bed, because I don't think we can fit a queen in here. It's just too small. And then above it is a twin bed. That's what I think we should do. I don't know what you all think, but that's kind of what I think. I think we should do something like this. It looks AI generated, but it's not. I promise. It's from a house. So I think we should do that, because then we don't lose. You know, it's like we don't lose a sleeping spot, and instead we actually gain just a slightly bigger bed. How would the top bed get up without walking on the lower bed? In this scenario, they climb up on the right side. In our scenario, we'd have it up against the wall, so they'd be able to climb up the side right over here. They'd have it be able to climb up the side there. I'm gonna save this picture. So that's what I think we should do with this area. There is a new trend of furnishing empty houses with AI furniture for real estate pictures. I don't think that that's AI. I think that is real. I do think that that's real. The only reason why I say that is, and you know what we could do is we could actually, instead of doing like nothing on the bottom of those beds, you could do like nightstands, like built-in nightstands. I just think that it would be a nicer touch. I mean, how many people would sleep on the top bunk? Probably not too many. But like, if Techno ever comes to the beach, he can have his own little bed up there, and that'd be really cute, you know? I just think that saving space, that looked like AI to me. Does it look like AI? I don't know, man. It looks real. Sleeping horizontally? No, it doesn't. I don't see anything AI in this picture. Am I an idiot? The remote looks real. That looks like a real remote. They have the literal bed frame there. I think this is real, chat. That looks maybe like an AI art pillow. But like, chat, do you think that this is AI? The reflection, homie. The lights in and the focus make it look like AI. AI can't do reflections like that. The color and the lighting seem fake. Would AI do something like an outdoor? I don't think I could. There's shadows. AI can't do this yet, man. Like, there's shadows. If I went into ChatGPT and said, hey, recreate this picture, which I can do right now, I think it's real. Here, recreate this beach room. Yes. It broke it all down. I pasted the picture into ChatGPT, and now it's gonna create an image. But there's no way. That's really high window placement. You're not wrong, but maybe it's a basement. But no, it's not a basement because look at the outside. Look at the outside. Why are the windows that high? What the freaking... Like, think of it this, why the heck are the windows that high? Unless they were high because of the window. Like, say you didn't have a, you know what I mean? You can't open them without moving the bed. Well, I mean, sure, but... That includes the bottom bunk. It's one piece. Jyggy. I don't think it is. I think it's only. I think it's not. It screws to the headboard, the bottom bunk. Yeah, I see that, but like, man, ChatGPT is really slow at making images. I thought that this was the whole bit of ChatGPT is make a damn image. I thought that that's what the OpenAI has been boasting about, is about how fast it can generate AI images. It's not AI, but it's stupid. We're trying to figure out if this image is AI, which, again, I don't think it is. Anyway, so yeah, the long story short, because I'm distracted right now. Well, I'll go back to it once the image is done processing. But basically, like, I would want this side to be the bed, so the bed would probably come out to be to about where I'm sitting, and then the entirety of the right side of the room, the literal entirety of this side of the room, no, this side of the room would be like just open, and then I could put like not a big desk. I don't need a big desk. You can't. I can't stress to you how much of I don't need a big desk this is. Like the entire setup of the stream. Can I do this? Will this destroy everything? Am I a god? Oh my god. Whoa, hey, what's up, chat? It's me, your boy. It's me, your guy. So, like, okay, check this out. The entirety of this setup, is, hold on, I have to. So, here's where this camera was. Then over here, it's a laptop. It's a second image, it's a second monitor that's currently generating damn ChatGPT thing. Still listen. There's this one light, and don't get me wrong, I think I want to get a second one of these because my lighting is not the best here. And then over here is my damn camera. And that's it. And then I have a little stream deck that lets me cut between cameras. So now you can see, this is the camera that you guys are seeing. You guys are seeing, you're seeing this camera. Hello. Oh my God, I'm so in HD right now. Also, I look so damn pink. Why do I look so damn pink? But you know what I mean? So that's it. So what I'm thinking is like, this entire area over here that is currently covered in my nonsense would, like, I just want a tiny little desk in that corner that I could put all this stuff, all this. The camera needs to be white balanced. Is that on auto white balance right now? Yeah, it's on auto white balance. Homie. Manual. Oh god, I look like a ghost. I think it's like at 48 or 42. I just look so pink. I might have a filter on it. Maybe I have a filter on it. That looks even worse. I think that's okay. Also harsh lighting with warm lighting behind, so the camera has trouble. Yeah, with auto white balance it does. It looks okay. It's whatever, man. It's not gonna be perfect, okay? I don't have good lighting here. Anyway, wait, hold on. I have to like put you all back up on the up on the stand. I have to like put you back up here. Hello. How the heck did I do this? There we go. Okay, perfect. Anyway, it's fine. You know, I don't. Hey, Carb, did you survive America's yearly war against the sky? I did. I did survive America's yearly war against the sky. Rowan did too, which was very not. I'm not surprised. I'm happy. I'm happy that he was able to not die. It's a lot higher contrast, this camera. I don't know, whatever, man. I just work here. All right, but yeah, looked you look sunburned in the higher camera compared to the normal one. I do. I look pink. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with it. I think the color maybe is off on it. I wonder if I can like fix that. I don't want to like spend too much time on it. Configure video. I can control the roll. Woo! Cancel. Oh boy, it's stuck staring at the wall behind. There you go. I really do look sunburned though. Oh, I wasn't even on that camera when that just happened, didn't it? Yeah, you can see I got a little sunburned. Did the image ever generate at ChatGPT? Jesus. It did a really good job, man. But like, there's no lighting. All right, so here is the real image, and here is the AI image. You can tell by the fact that like, you can tell by the fact that it like, there's no texture on the thing. You can tell. You can absolutely tell. You can. NNSW. What the heck are you talking about? But like, there's no shadows. The remote. They kept the windows up there, which is really funny. I mean, it did an okay. I hate AI, but it did an okay job. It got rid of the railing, so kids will just fall off and die in the AI version. Well, no, they wouldn't die if they rolled off the top here. They would just roll off onto the humans below them. Oh yes, north WS compared to north south east west. Yes, oh yes, I love going north by north by north. Very funny. What else did AI mess up on? Oh yes, 5, by the way. That's a 5, dude. That's a freaking 5. Ah yes, my favorite direction. 5. North, south, east, and 5. It's my favorite way to drive. Watch out, he's at your 5. Anyway, this is real. I don't think AI can comprehend the shadows, you know? Like the reflection of the sun inside the... Like over here, you guys see that? I actually weirdly like the bed frame in AI more. Like if you look at the bed frame in AI, it looks like just a normal bed frame, where this one looks like they just barely built it correctly. In the real life version, they like didn't comprehend that. But anyway, why are we doing this? How did I get on this nonsense? Both look like IKEA water. Is there water? IKEA water? What does that mean? Okay, I need to not be that distracted, chat, because I do in fact need to play Ocarina of Time. IKEA dog water? Horribly made? I think IKEA is fine. It's not disgusting. It's just affordable stuff, you know? It's just affordable, you know? No, I don't want to drink water. I just drank water and went down my windpipe. Are you kids ready for Ocarina? I wish I could have seen a drone show. That would have been cool. All right, I got nothing else to talk about. Any other things I should talk about? Is there anything I missed today, man? Anything Nintendo Switch related? Anything I missed in the last like 2 days? It's been 1 month since Switch came out, which is kind of wild. Microsoft laid out 9,000 employees. That's truly American. Okay. there's a chance that we are gonna get the executives said that they should use AI to seek comfort. No, you're lying. That's a lie. That one's a lie. There's no way. No, there's no way. Microsoft executive AI seek comfort. Microsoft executives said laid off staff should use AI to help cope with their emotional loss. Jesus freaking... Okay, but I don't believe this. This is from the Irish Independent. Give me a real... It's on multiple outlets. I'll read the New York Post. We don't hate the New York Post. They're creditable. Microsoft slashes 9,000 jobs in latest brutal cut up amid AI push report. Microsoft said Wednesday that they laid off 9,000 workers in software giant's last round of brutal cuts this year. The layoffs will impact less than 4% of their global workforce, impacting workers across different teams, varying level of experience. Source familiar with CBA. Microsoft has already slashed thousands of positions. Blah blah blah. I'm so tired of this nonsense. Good one from TechSpot. I don't believe in that one either. Bloomberg reported that Microsoft was planning to cut in sales division. We continue to implement organization changes necessary to the best portion of their company. Dynamic marketplace, Microsoft spokesperson told CNBC. Meanwhile, Microsoft reported its nearly $26 billion in net income and $70 billion in net revenue quarterly. Blah blah blah. Microsoft didn't immediately respond. Recent 3% announced Wednesday seek reduced layers between individual contributions and top executives of source familiar told blah blah blah. In January, Microsoft they have a screenshot. Microsoft execs suggest that people use AI to lessen the pain of their layoff. Never underestimate the executive's ability to say something that's truly lackluster. This is on Blue Sky. Matt Turnbull, executive producer of Xbox Game Studios Publishing, after Microsoft layoff, suggests on LinkedIn that maybe people who have been let go should turn to AI. So Microsoft did not say this. This dumb guy Matt did. What did Matt say? Matt said, these are really challenging times, and if you're navigating a layoff or even quietly preparing for one, you're not alone, and you have to be alone. All these types of tools, strong feelings, readiness, not only the best devices, blah 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 blah. Here are some prompt ideas that might help you feel overwhelmed. Act as a career coach. I've been laid off from my role. Jesus Christ, man. Resume a LinkedIn help. Resume. Here's my current resume. Give me 3 tailored versions for AA. One of the format. Rewrite this resume to highlight impact. Emotional clarity and confidence. I'm struggling with imposter syndrome after being laid off. Can you help me reframe this experience in a way that reminds me what I'm good at? Jesus Christ. No AI tool could replace me for your voice or you've lived experience, but at the time when mental energy is scarce, these tools help you get unstuck fast claims. Okay. Now that I've read what he has said, I think he's an idiot, but I also think I don't think he specifically was saying, hey, if you're feeling sad, go talk to AI. I think what he was saying was, hey, if you are mentally drained and you're upset and you don't want to do it, guess what? We have these AI tools. Feel free to use them. You know what I mean? Is this really OT? No, I haven't launched it yet. He seems to be suggesting to use AI for therapy based on those prompts. I didn't get that from that. Did I not? Am I an idiot? Did that go over my head card? I got that as, hey, don't be sad. Just try to use AI to make it easier for you to apply for new things. Those are things you would discuss with a therapist. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Usually, like for depression. No, I agree. The reframing this because like you feel like you're in imposter syndrome is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah. No, I agree with that. All right, you guys ready? Let's stop talking about that nonsense and let's talk about other nonsense. Are you ready? I need something good. I need this thing. No, I need this thing. No, I need this thing. All right, everybody, it's time to talk about Nintendo Direct leaks. Here's an anonymous leaker. Do I believe them? Let's find out. This is for a Nintendo Direct that's apparently coming on the 10th of August, or of July. Direct starts with a new trailer for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, release dating on 04/24/19. What the freaking heck is that? Hold on. What is 19/04/25? That makes no sense. 9? Maybe it's 9/04? Because that would make a lot more sense. 19th of April, 2025. That makes zero sense because I think that he accidentally added a 1 there. I think he added a 1 there because or he's an idiot, and there you go. Because April of 2025 already passed. We're in it without, unless it was April of 26, which I could see this game releasing in September. I flat out could see this game releasing in September. Just being real with you, I could see, yeah. It's a type that they have correct date later down. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Anyway, let's see. Hold on. Where's my damn music? Immediately followed by a shadow drop of Prime 2 and 3 remastered. Not happening. Flat out, shut up, music. It's not happening. It's corrupted, man. They would have had to redo the entire game. They would have had to redo the entire thing. And maybe they did. It's been a couple years. It's been 2 years. So maybe they did redo the source code of Prime 2 and 3. So maybe I would love it. But let me tell you, the from Jiggy's Nonsense Insider BS, man, Prime 2 and Prime 3 were done. They were absolutely done. Okay? They were absolutely done. And then when they were transferring them over to the Switch, it broke and it got corrupted and it lost all of it. That's the only reason why we got Prime 1 remastered, and that's it. Okay? So theoretically, that shadow drop of Prime 2 and 3 could happen. Okay? It could happen. But they would have had to redo everything. And they might have. They might have done everything. Those games were apparently just an absolute mess to work with. Anyway, okay. All right, hold on. Let's keep going, okay? All right, let's keep going. All right, new gameplay trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land version 2. Is that on out? That's not out yet? That's not out? I thought that was like part of the Switch's launch, chat. Is Kirby and the Forgotten Land not a thing right now? It was a hardware issue. Oh, it comes out in August? Okay. Sure. Trailer for a port of Red Dead Redemption 2 coming at the end of 2025. Okay, I can absolutely see that. Followed by GTA 5 Enhanced for Switch 2026. Oh, don't show me that. People will freak out. Dragon Ball, DLC, blah blah blah. Dragon Ball. I'm looking for something real. Teaser for a new Dragon Ball game. There's 3 Dragon Ball games? I don't think so, kiddos. All right, middle of the direct is Mario Maker 3 Small Tailor with Wonder Style coming from Mario's 40th anniversary. Look, let me tell you. I do want Mario Maker 3. I think it's a very powerful way to keep the Mario creator community together, and having Wonder Style would be really cool. Hey chat, are you guys hearing that weird audio glitch, or is it just me? It might just be me. Anyway, let me see here. Claire Observer coming to Switch, that would make sense. Wukong, absolutely. Okay, so oh wait, no, Carb heard it. Carb heard it. So, NSO GBA update, Dragon Ball Legacy, bro. Okay. There's 4 Dragon Ball things in this. There's no way. There's no freaking way, man. There's 4 Dragon Ball things. There's no way. You're talking about Dragon Ball Legacy Goku. Dude, this person just really, really loves Dragon Ball. It's not a thing. There's no way. NSO update for Mario Sunshine is set to be playable at the end of July. Yeah, I can see that. And then Coliseum coming next week. I'd be shocked, but sure. Last trailer is a brand new Star Fox game featuring mouse controls. No. This is the boo, man. Boo, biggest fake of all time, dude. Biggest fake of all time. There's no way that we are going to see a brand new Star Fox game. You know, I just think that I think that this is a clown direct. Or clown leak. I think the only thing that is reasonable, okay, that is in this, I do think we could see a Mario Maker 3 because they haven't touched that game in a long time, and that team is very, very passionate. The Mario Maker team is extremely passionate. I do think that we will I do genuinely think that again, I don't know if this is a typo, but I do genuinely think Metroid 4 is coming in September. I think it's coming out in September, flat out. Yeah. That being said, though, I don't really care about much of the Dragon Ball nonsense. So whoever is hoped up, I think that the Prime game or Prime 2 and 3 drop is fine. It's just not going to happen. Okay, Prime 2 and 3 were lost. They were lost. They were not going to be remade. They lost them in the code. They're gone. I mean, it would be really cool if they did save them, but well, no, it's not even too good to be true. Like, in my opinion, Steven, this is not them coming out and being like, they're releasing Mario Odyssey 3, they're releasing freaking Pokemon Gen 10, they're releasing Zelda HD Remastered 2, then they're releasing a teaser trailer for Breath of the Wild 3. No, this is a reasonable Nintendo Direct, in my opinion. Like everything that they've leaked in this, I think this is relatively reasonable. You know, they're announcing the games that are coming out. Then they're throwing a few bones at us, like the fact that they're like Sunshine will be free on NSO. I don't really care about all of the Dragon Ball nonsense. You know, it makes sense that they're gonna push their third-party nonsense. The fact that they can play Wukong, the fact that they can put Red Dead Redemption 3 and GTA 5. But I guarantee you it does not exist specifically because that last one, a brand new Star Fox games with mouse controls. It's not happening, man. Look, I know you can argue that Donkey Kong got a brand new game and therefore not dead TM, but here's the thing, okay? Because Donkey Kong didn't get his own game on Switch. Donkey Kong just got Tropical Freeze remake. You know what game did not get re-released on Switch and that is dead on Wii U? Star Fox. The last time they touched Star Fox was on the Wii U, and it didn't do too hot because the controls were wonky and people just don't really care about Star Fox. You don't see Star Fox plastered all over their. Yes, you're right. They would have had to like design new controls for it. Carb, you are 100% correct. But you don't see Star Fox plastered all over Nintendo's nonsense. You just don't. You don't see it. Star Fox is not a brand that that just screams to Nintendo branding. Donkey Kong has historical armor. Donkey Kong has historical armor, and the fact that the Mario Odyssey team took over development on this, like it made this new game, is the reason why it's going to be freaking awesome. You know, that's the thing. I trust two teams with Donkey Kong. I trust whoever Nintendo throws at them, and then I trust freaking what is it? Retro Studios, and Retro Studios is currently working on Metroid Prime. You know, so I knew that they were not doing a new Donkey Kong game. Okay, like that's the thing. Retro Studios is a Nintendo company, and they make good video games. They have not had a sleeper hit, man. They have as far as I'm aware, every single game that Retro Studios has made, they made freaking Metroid Prime, they made Prime 2, they made Prime 3, they made Prime Trilogy, then they made Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is a freaking bombshell of a video game. Then they made Mario Kart 7. Then they went back to Donkey Kong. And now they've been just cooking, you know? They've been cooking, okay? They've been cooking on 3. If I'm correct, they make other games too. To be fair, Retro keeps needing to cancel things in their pipeline. They had in the pipeline apparently. Well, yeah, but that's because of the fact that Nintendo seems to keep putting them on the games that they need help to fix. That's the problem. They had to cancel whatever game they were working on to fix Metroid, you know? That's a thing. So, I don't know, man. It's a Rookie Studio of the Year, baby. Retro Studios is very interesting. Do they have jobs open right now? Are they hiring? No, they are currently not hiring, but they're in Texas. Tecna can go work there. Anyway, I should play some Zelda, shouldn't I? I don't know. I think that direct, if that direct happens, I might throw a fit, man. Let me tell you, it would be really cool. really freaking cool, man. It would be so cool to get a new Mario Maker on Switch too. It would also be like really rad. And you know what? I would love Star Fox to get a return. But I don't think that we're going to see a new Star Fox game until we get Star Fox Assault on GameCube, and they kind of like test the waters. I think they need to test to see if the fans are interested in Star Fox, because type 1 in the chat if you want a new Star Fox game right now. Cuz it's low on my list, man. It's like low. Like I like Star Fox, but I'm not sitting here like, God, I really want a new Star Fox game. Yeah, me too. I like it too. But I just, if they do it right, I play it, but I'm not clamoring for one. I like both, man. I love the Star Fox 64 is one of my favorite games. It's a blast. You play it. It takes like an hour to get through. The idea is that you have to just get through it with different, like points. It's open flight like Rogue Squadron, sure, but always on rail. That moderate gets kind of old. Well, it beats her. It's a shoot 'em up game, Admittedly, that's what I'm hoping for. X Zodiac comes out early access, and why I love Rogue Flight and recent ones. Like, again, I think the franchise needs some love. Like, I think the franchise needs a little like, it needs a boost, man. It needs a boost before a brand new Star Fox game come out. I just feel like they're gonna be people are gonna be upset, but Nintendo's gonna be like, if a new Star Fox comes out and it flops, I think that it's like kind of like the actual death of the franchise. You know what I mean? I actually think that the franchise is absolutely dead. It'll F0, It'll F0. It already has been F0'd. I don't think that I don't. If like, how do I describe this? I just don't think that Star Fox has the current show-stopping power that the Switch 2 needs, Like, it's a, you know what I mean? So, like, I mean, okay. Here's my example. I'm going to make an example here, okay? I'm going to make an example here, all right? Metroid. I would argue that Metroid after Prime 3 was kind of dead. It lived in this limbo of nothingness, Metroid, after Prime 3 on the Wii. It on the Wii U, it had Blast Ball, which was a Nintendo Land bit. It had Federation Force on the 3DS. And we did not see anything good of Metroid until... Yo, Private Butters, thanks for subbing. 16 months of streak, 30 months of altogether. Thank you so much. You've officially crossed the line of being subscribed so long that your streak is half or over half of how long, which is incredible. And I really appreciate it. Like, oh my God. But like, Metroid was a mess. I consider it to be a complete mess. The community hated it. Everybody hated it. People were so upset with Federation Force. People saw Metroid Prime Federation Force on the 3DS and they threw up, man. Like, people were pissed at Metroid. Metroid was dead. And then a little studio put out Metroid 2, Samus Returns on the 3DS. You know? Samus Returns on the 3DS. And Samus Returns, for the like 7 people that were still rocking the 3DS in 2017, because I think it was. I think it was 2017 that game came out. It was still, Switch was already out. It was a dumped game on the 3DS. Okay? It was a game that just came out and none of us knew anything about it. New studio, and they killed it, man. That game was so good. That game showed not only the power of the damn 3DS in the year 2017, but the fact that they made an actual like side-scrolling Metroid game that absolutely slapped, man. Like, a lot of us knew it because it killed the fan remake. Oh, yeah, and funny enough, I actually played that. I played the fan remake. I planned AM2R. Yeah, I played it back in the old days. You know, I played it. I did all the Metroid games series review. It's all lost media now. But like, when this game was announced during E3 2017, after the damn Switch, and it's fun. This rejuvenated the franchise. But only a little bit. This rejuvenated the franchise to Nintendo and said, hey, wait a minute. I guess people still like Metroid. We should, and these guys, they killed it. They did great. So originally, they put a teaser at the end of this. They put a teaser at the end of this game for Metroid, for a Metroid Fusion remake within the same engine. I don't know if anybody knew that. They just did. And because the creator of Metroid, or because the people that are in charge of Metroid liked this game so much, they gave them the green light to do Metroid Prime, Metroid 5, which is, Dread. But I think that this game coexisting with the fact that the other Metroid games got released on NSO, like with the Switch, like you could play with NSO, with GBA and with GC and with SNES and all that stuff. I think that interest in the franchise really started like going up. In fact, I'd be interesting Google search trends. I'm very interested in where Metroid search term. Like, if we look at, we want to do 2004 to present. So you got yourself 2009. This is like 16 million. How does this work? 2017 was a big spike. You see this? 2017 was a big spike. Then it kind of stuck around until 2018. And then it spiked again in 2019 when in 2019 when the Prime remaster came out, 2019, right? Because was that 2019? I thought that was, no, it wasn't. That was like 2021. What happened in 2019? Was that Dread? Why did it spike again in 2019? I thought Dread was like 22. Anyway, 2020, 2021, it went, oh, and then it went nuclear in 2021. What happened in 2021? Prime Master is 23. 19 might have been Dread Prime 4 announcement. That would make sense. This is when it went nuclear. Dread was 2021. Yeah, it went absolutely bonkers. Highest search trend since freaking 2007 or 2007. And then we've had in 2023 it spiked again February because that's for Prime Remastered, and it's kind of lived in this limbo of it being relatively high. Apparently Utah is the most interested region of Metroid. Apparently everybody in Utah freaking loves Metroid, dude. Which is very interesting. But like what I'm saying is that when we're talking about like the series interest, where if we're talking about Star Fox, I'm always interested in like Star Fox. I feel like the trend. Can I just do like, no, can I just like search web search? News search maybe? Google, no, I just want web search. I wonder why it's higher. I can't comprehend how this works. It was really popular. Its peak was in 2016. 2016 for like a split second, because I think that's when the Zero came out. And then like it kind of exists. I don't understand. I can't comprehend this. Does it have a higher search than Metroid? And the SNES Mini, yeah, for Star Fox 2. That was a big deal. I can't, apparently Minnesota people love Star Fox. I can't comprehend why it's 21, because technically if that's the case, then the Metroid is more popular, or sorry, Star Fox is more popular than Metroid, if that's how it works. But I don't really know. Graphs without labels are a problem. I just don't know what Google's saying. I just searched by web. I was interested in web traffic. I was interested in how many people went to Google and typed in Star Fox and then something, you know? That's like, that was what I was interested in. And I don't know, you know? But anyway, that was if we got a new Star Fox game, I would be shocked. That's all I gotta say. Because maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm thinking that like if Star Fox is still that popular, I just don't think I hear that many people talking about it. You know, other than people that love 64. I know people love 64, but like, all right, it's 11:22. Let's go play Ocarina of Time. If you guys are feeling generous, please consider becoming a subscriber. We're 6 away from 300 again. William, thanks so much. Yo, Jay! Thank you for giving out 5 subs! Get us back to 300. Now we're just trying to. Now we just need to basically just find 111 more, and then we can pay our rent. Thank you, Jay, for gifting us a sub. 2, Danny the Nerd, Twisted Bliss, Advanced Dan, Night Star, and then also Darkfire. Also, William, that was a tier 3. Oh my God, William, thank you. Thank you so much for gifting, for subbing for 19 months at tier 3. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. Dude, let me tell you, Wii Sports Resort. If we ever get a remake of any of those games, which we will not, but it would be kind of cool if we did. All right, I gotta get my game up. I'm sorry. All right, before I jump into Ocarina of Time, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. But when I return, we're gonna Ocarina of Time. So, someone find one more sub to save Jay's 300. Because Jay got us to 300 and then somebody lost their sub. Because that's where we're at right now. I'll be right back. All right, kiddos. Ready to rock and roll? Who do we have that plays Ocarina of Time in the chat right now? That's my question. Because I'm supposed to be doing 100% on this, and we are now in the Grass Temple. Yes, Grass Temple. We're in the Grass Temple. And yeah. Hey Carb, if you're still here, how is your Zelda wheel? I'm sorry, Archipelago wheel. You love this temple design? It's one of your favorites? Well, then can you help me get through it? Also, how many gold sculpturas are in this dungeon? Yo, what up, a hottie? Ocarina from the time to Ocarina of Time to the past. Ocarina from time to past. A hottie, what? Ocarina of Time. There are 5 sculpturas. I don't think I know where any of them are. I got one that was right here. Also, let me know if I'm okay, or if the music's a little desynced. I think it's a little desynced. I'm gonna refresh it. Dude, Jyggy needs a we need a fund called the Jyggy Reset His Computer Fund, where I get the new computer and also a slightly better laptop. One in the very first one in the temple. Also, Hottie, I appreciate you for making a joke here on twitch.tv/Jyggy, even if it was a bad joke. I was told many times that we're not allowed to make jokes here, and so you breaking that standard is really nice. Okay. Very first room in the temple. I think I got that one. I think I got that one. Possibly. What's inside the box? See, Steven's one of the problems here, you know? Steven's over here telling people that they can't joke, and it's just, man, it's kind of sickening. You know what I mean? Like anyway. Okay, we're here. Boop. No fun allowed. I mean, I'm having fun sometimes. What do I do here? Is there a way I can... You think I can grab onto that grass? Dude, the grass temple's confusing. How did I even get up here? There's a door over there. Oh, right there, right there. Trihex was stuck on the grass temple for 6 hours? I can't go there yet? But why can't I hookshot it? Stick. I do have 2 keys, which means I can progress somewhere. Ooh, a Sculptura. Wait, why didn't it drop the coin? Wait, why did it not drop the coin? Hello? It's not golden. I think I went up there already. Is there anything out here I can do? I think I see one up there. That one's gold. I gotta get that one. Yeah, how do I get it? I probably have to go get the bow. You don't think I can reach it yet? So we're doing Ocarina of Time 100%, by the way. Go check up here. Yeah, so I already did this room. Got that thing. Came over here. Bluest room connected to the middle area. Okay, so that no, that brings the wet up again. I don't need that. I want to lower the wet. I already did that. I did not know you could unpress buttons in this game. What? Okay. Can I had no idea you could unpress buttons in this game. If you look above a certain door, you can see symbols of the door that'll tell you where to go. Okay. So you want me to go back to the middle? I can do that. Oh, the door turned off. Good. Good Ganon 11. He's the 11th Ganon. The 11th Ganon. The audio is ahead of the video on my voice or of the game? I'm doing my best on it. Test. I'm doing my best on it. It's both. Let me chat. Do you see anything? because I could try something else. I've been having audio desync issues on this travel setup. Yeah, no, it's true. Gannon, it's right. If you see something, say something, especially when it comes to my audio. Refresh it, I'm good. Yeah, but I have been having issues, Carb. I think that the laptop has just had its day. I wish I had one more IO port. That would make me feel a little bit better. Okay, so I could go left. I need to find the big old bow. I can also go straight. Yep, I actually asked you, Carb, before. How did your Zelda archipelago wheel go? You have a good time? Hello? What? No. You're stuck in Burger King mode. There's a fairy in this room. I remember it from when I did, Master Mode. Shut up, Navi. If I remember correctly, this is just a compass, but this room has a fairy in it. No, it's a key. I now have 3 keys in the grass temple. Yeah, right there. Did it go through the wall? There we go, we're good. I think that one was. That or I got extremely lucky. Like, comically lucky. After the hallway, Sculptura on my left. After the hallway, Sculptura on my left? Oh, I see it. I see it. That's a good... Yeah, let's go, Looney. There is a Sculptura on my left. I think that's my third. I really wish there was a way of tracking, you know? I wish. Don't die. Natsu, how are you? I miss you. Look for the bluish room. What is going on? Controller. Did I push a button? Oh my god. Hello? What the freaking heck is happening? I can't tell if it's the Switch or if it's my... I don't think it's my capture card. Look at the delay on it, chat. Is there a way I can reconnect it? Do you see that? That's... Wait, now we're fine? Hello? I mean, we're not. I gotta reconnect this thing. No. I'm standing right next to the... I knew there was an audio issue on the Switch 2, but I haven't heard about this. Hello, Switch 2? Dude. I gotta let it like power down, I think. What is happening? Homie. I think we're good. I don't think the SN30 Pro has a hard button down. It doesn't have a power button. Believe me, I wish there was a full reset on it. It would make my life a lot easier for when things like this happen. I think we're good. No, it's not the Switch 2. It was the connection with the controller. No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so I have 3 keys in this dungeon. No, Caps, I will give... I love them. Like, let me tell you. I love 8-Bit Do with this controller. This is my favorite travel controller because look how damn thin it is. It goes in my bag and that's where it stays. I love it. That being said, there's 2 things I don't like about it. Number 1, there's no damn on-off switch, so you can't like really reset it. And number 2, connecting the controller to the console is sometimes stupid. You have to do button inputs rather than just like switching. I will always say that the Gull Kit controller, that one that just has a button that says switch from PC to Switch 2 to Switch whatever, like this is an SN30 Pro by 8-Bit Do. This is just the Genki transparent version because I bought it. Okay, where are we going? Hello. I hope this is the right way. Yo! Pink Belly, Thundershark. I very much appreciate you. Thank you for gifting out 5 subs to the channel. Gifting out a sub to Herb. We love Herb. Pokemon Princess. To Mary Artist. To Gel. And to It's Dab Bean Man. It's the Bean Man. Press hold start for 8 seconds to turn off, force turn off. Really? I'm just curious. Press hold start for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Nope, I think that was only 3 seconds. So for me to turn off the controller, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that worked. There you go. That's cool. Three seconds to turn it off. 8 seconds to do a hard shutdown. So telling PC, so one is telling PC to shut down, other is cutting the power. Okay. That would make sense. How are we doing? How's everybody doing though? Thanks for being here. The Sky Wars continue in your state? They will. They will continue for the next, like, 2 hours, I would say. Caps, thanks for being here. Appreciate you very much. Glad we got to hang out at the Thon. Wish we could have done more. Eventually, the annual war against the sky will end. Hey, Uber, all my air sensors are freaking out. Yeah, I bet. Heck yeah, dude. Stuff coming up, you know. I like that Navi told me to shoot arrows at a thing, but I have not gotten the bow yet. Do you guys know where I get the bow in this game? Because I don't. We are 159 away. 159 in the... Mirror Dimension Jiggy, did you kill your Mirror Dimension Carb? Because I won't hurt mine. I like Carb, but then Carb says things like in the dungeon. And that really hurts my feelings, Mirror Dimension Jiggy. I know that it's hard dealing with a carb, and I know that you have one too. But Can we take your meds, redeem my meds? I'm good. I'm good. Also, hi, Rubu. How are you? I like Carb. Like, after the first or second ghost room. Okay. I think I'm going to the first ghost room right now. Also, don't clip that, chat, because I know Twitch is, like, getting upset. Because apparently a really famous Twitch streamer said, like, that they were going to... Also, for clarification, I would never harm any of my Twitch chat members. not in real life or in the video games. Well, maybe in the video games if they're multiplayer. But so I need the bow for that nonsense. What if they had a rare GameCube and told you to do it? No. Beatser, you can't. Don't try to get me in trouble, bro. Yeah, maybe in Smash Brothers, but that's like part of the game. Though I think that the really big Twitch streamer did something real idiotic, so. My neighbor usually plays their music loud all the time. They had a damn tent set up outside today, so you hear them with the bass. So what I'm hearing is Jyggy fist cuff. Hearing is Jyggy fist cuffs at night. What does that mean? What do you mean fist cuffs at night? Rule 1, Jyggy, don't talk about Jig Club. True. You guys are in rare form tonight. You guys are going a little ham tonight, aren't you? You guys are doing like the. You guys are wild. Man, I disappear. I spent time with my family, vacationing, for a couple days, and all of a sudden I come back and Twitch chat's going wild. We got Pink Belly Thundershark gifting subs out. We got Carb telling me it's in the dungeon. We got Beatser back again chatting. Oh my god. We got Natsu back from the dead. You've left the cage. I don't think I can progress this way. I think I have to progress a different way. I don't even think I can. Oh, never mind. I made that jump. I don't really know if this is the route to go, but. You do progress this way? Do I go this way? No. Your jump wasn't needed. That's a shame. Push the block following the arrows. You weren't dead? I'm glad you weren't dead, Natsu. Look for a hidden ladder. But how am I supposed to find it if it's hidden, Looney? Bet you didn't think of that one, did you? Bet you didn't think about that question. I just passed the hidden ladder? No, I didn't. I think that is progression. This is actually my least favorite section of the dungeon. I think it's a stupid puzzle, easy but stupid. My 100% OOT brain melting. Beatser, I don't know how to do this. I already did the ladder. What are you talking about? I did the jump. Did I skip it by doing the jump? Did I invent speedrunning? No. Though I will be at Games Done Quick this week, guys. So if any of you will be in Microapolis and you'd like to get some like meet up, I don't currently have plans. I'm not on a couch. I'm not cool like that. I'm gonna be hanging out with the Zelda speedrunning community because I'm big fans. And I'll probably like hang out with like Campy. Campy's gonna be there. Linkit will be there. Who else? There's a whole bunch of folks that are gonna be there. My boss will be there, so I get to bug them. It's great. You mean Annapolis? No. Okay, so Annapolis is the normal version of it. I'm going to the small version of Annapolis. It's called Minneapolis. I'm not going to Big Appolis. I will. Why don't they have a Big Appolis? Where is Big Appolis? If we have Annapolis and then we have Minneapolis, You know? New York? Big Appleus. I didn't even think about that. It is the Big Appleus. Hi, Autumn. How are you? We gotta get you back in the sub squad. Okay. We are in this room. I do not have the bow. Oh. Okay. Oh. This is the floor. This is the wall master room. I'm glad that I got 3 keys. Hello, I don't have the bow. I can't kill you. I don't. I just don't. I genuinely don't have the bow. So I don't have Nehrus yet. Well, how come you can cross the gaps like that, buddy? Dude can jump over the water. Dude, Jesus is. Beatser, are you? What's the meta with Salphos? Yo, Autumn! Thanks for subbing! Let's go! 11 months, you're 1 month away from a year! I think they're harder in the 3DS version. That or I'm just like a... Oh, no, they're not harder in 3DS version. I was playing Master Quest, dude. And in Master Quest, they're just bonkers, man. Treat them like Shadow Link in Zelda 2. What's inside the box? Fairy bow. Why'd they have to call it the fairy bow? Did fairies make it? What happened? What's the lore? Stalvos hit hard in general. In Master Quest, they really hit hard. It's for a fairy people. Because fairy slingshot? I'm pretty sure it's not fairy bow. What? Dude, what? Do fairies just make guns too? Is there like a fairy gun in this game? The boomerang is not a fairy boomerang. It's called the fairy. It's called the damn boomerang. But why would there be a Kokiri? Yeah, the fairy bazooka. They make bubble gum. It's like made in America, Jiggy. Hello. What if I like do that? I miss Gyro, chat. I do think if a development company was extremely passionate, they could modernize this game. But like, let's be real. I would not want like a remake. I would want like almost like a reimagining, something different. I want it to like stand on its own so you can still enjoy the original, but then experience the like I don't know, a different version of the same thing. You know what I mean? I want like, I don't want it to like, I don't want people to be like, bro, Ocarina of Time God Edition is the best video game of all time. I want them to say like, man, Ocarina of Time Jimmy is a good video game, and kind of like okay. I think it needs to be more dramatic than more dramatic than Link's Awakening. It's called Twilight Princess. No, that's a different video game. You know what I mean? So like, I said Link Between Worlds, not Link's Awakening. Yeah. Yes. I would like more of a Link Between Worlds than. But here's the thing: a Link Between Worlds is it's genuinely its own video game. Like, yes, it uses the same map. And it like, you know, but not really. It uses different dungeons and it has a different story and all that. But like, I feel, but it's also 70% Ocarina or A Link to the Past. I would argue it's not. I would argue it's 30% A Link to the Past. Personally, I think I would argue 30% Ocarina, and that 30% is just the map and a few of the characters, where I think, you know, each dungeon is different. You don't do the same exact thing that you do in Link to the Past. You do it very differently. But like, so like, I would not want Ocarina of Time, but it you know what I mean? Sure. But like, you do that in every Zelda game. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want them to A Link Between Worlds this game. Like, I would not want a Link Between Worlds style, like, same map, just different story for Ocarina of Time. I don't think the map is memorable enough for that. You know what I mean? The Link to the Past map is completely memorable enough for that. You know? How do I... I think I want Ocarina of Time, but just done again. No. I want them to own up to it, you know? I want them to say, this is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Kind of like, I want, what's the name of that, Final Fantasy VII Remastered. I want that, but with Ocarina of Time, and not 6 games. Please don't do that. I'm okay with it being $80 in 4K and like what would the modern day version of this be? What would the modern day version of Collect the Pose be? You know what I mean? What would the modern day grass temple be? They already got Koroks in this game. They're really terrifying skeletons, creatures. They're genuinely scary, freaking monstrosities that are cursed. They're not Koroks. They're basically Koroks. Also, I think I'm going the right way. Because I think there's a... I don't know, though. Maybe I'm not. I thought I saw a... The current team is absolutely not focused on that, Beatser. Currently, you have 2 teams that are working on Legend of Zelda. You have Grezzo. Yeah, that's what I mean, Caps fan. That's a good way of putting it. Like, you know, not... TOTK style dungeons in OOT would be better than Breath of the Wild dungeons. I feel neither would fit Ocarina of Time. No, I think Ocarina, just keep the same dungeons. Just what would be the modern version of it? Would this room be a big square? You know, like what? That's what I mean. It's just like take the damn dungeons and just make them again. You know, I hate to be that guy, but I'm like, just take the dungeons. What would be the modern day version of this? You know. Honestly, I don't think we need them to do modern version of Ocarina. I agree. No, I flat out agree with you. You know? I don't want it. I don't think you need it. That's like it's but Carb. Think of it like this. Okay? I am thankful that Nintendo has never, and I mean never, remade The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. They haven't. They haven't. Instead, when they tried, they said, wait a minute, we can make a new game out of this. You know? We can make a new game out of this. We don't need to remake it. The game's perfect. Is it perfect? No. I think Link to the Past. What about that? That's a port. That's a port. Yeah, that's a port. Every time they tried to remake one of the first 3 Zelda games, they made a new game instead. Correct. Every time. Zelda 2, I think, could use... I don't want to remake. God, I don't want to remake. Give me a damn enhanced edition and you're good. I don't know. I don't touch them. Just move on. Just make different games. You don't need Zelda 1 and 2 don't need to be. Don't even bother. You don't need to. They don't add to the timeline enough that they matter enough. They're stuck at the bottom of the damn, like the latest entry in the damn the damn forgotten or like death timeline, you know? I mean, Breath of the Wild was the Zelda 1 watch developer prototypes. Yeah. But getting modernized so the combat would feel more inclusive fighting game style required would help. Out of the 3, Zelda 2 getting modernization so that the combat would be more intensive, less fighting game skills required would help. I just think that they don't need to touch it, man. I think all 3 video games are okay. They don't need it. But what's funny is like everybody clamors. Everybody throws up. They were like, give us a remake of Link to the Past. I want Ocarina of Time in 9K. I'm like, homie, Ocarina of Time, I think, is the game that in my opinion deserves the most of a like kind of like a redo. You know, the greatest video game of all time gets a reimagining. The first 3D Zelda game that has aged rather poorly. Not really. It's still playable. It's still fun. It's really good, but it runs at 20 FPS, and I don't know, man. It did get a remake on the damn 3DS, and it was okay, but it was just a port for port, you know? I will say I don't care what FPS the game runs at as long as it runs consistently. Sure. Sure. I'm just saying, like, there is nothing wrong with this video game. If you would like to go play the quote-unquote best version, quote-unquote, of this video game, you can go play Ship of Her, and that's quite enjoyable. I will not lie, that is a very enjoyable way to experience this video game. Extremely enjoyable. That being said, I don't know, man. I think, like, I don't know, man. I just emulate. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I just know everybody wants one. Jiggy, you need to let people hop into voice so I can tell you how to pronounce heart. How do you even say it? Harcanian? 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 Harukian?
Harkinian.
Say it again?
Harkinian.
Harkinian, Carb. Harkinian. Why? What does that mean?
That's what it is. That's what it is. Like Hillian, but it's Harkinian.
Why?
That's what they went with. I can't tell you anymore. I don't know enough of the how did they pick this name.
Okay. Thanks, Carb. Appreciate you. I like Carb. Harkenian. It's okay. I like Nintendo, man. I like Nintendo. I don't want Nintendo to sue me. On our next lesson, how to pronounce archipelago. I said it right, didn't I? Archipelago. 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 Oh god, oh god. Get out of here! Hey! Get out! Carb, thank you very much for gifting out 5 subs to Joker Plays, Madam Feck, Hoagie Mound, like a mound of hoagies. Nightgale, thank you very much. Yo, what up, Broccoli Potato? What console am I playing this game on? The Nintendo Switch 2. That is what I'm playing this game on. The Nintendo Switch 2. It's Ocarina of Time from... Ooh, I actually want that money. You get $60 for killing a hand? It's kind of sick. Big key. Do I go down? Woo! Hello. That explains a lot in Star Wars. What are you talking about? Yo, Vitamin Mage, welcome back. Also, it's not Vitamin Mage. It's Vitium Mage, right? How do I've been calling you Vitamin Mage since you showed up here. Josh Jepson, I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. Hi, Josh. Josh, let me tell you, I am quite enjoying your Nintendo Switch. I won't lie. I really am. I am quite enjoying your Nintendo Switch. It's a great console. I won't lie. It's a really good thing. Hi, Josh. Hi, chat. Oh, I'm gonna take just a minute to stretch, man, and say hello. Give it back? No. Josh, $500. You gotta give me $500 if you want it to. Well, you want it back. Hi, chat. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I'm standing. What was Josh playing tonight? Was Josh Marioing? Welcome to Travel Stream. The music might be a little loud. Yeah. Stay tuned for the vlog that comes out that shows exactly how, in fact, I stole Josh's Switch, too. It's actually like part of the vlog. Yeah, I do. Here I have a follow cam. Here's follow cam is a thing. So it's like a thing. And also we have the mirror dimension. Mirror dimension, Jiggy. I know that you have in fact probably said hello to mirror dimension Josh Jepson. He has a goatee, right? Is that true? Yeah, that guy sucks. Anyway. How we doing though, everybody? If you're new to the channel, my name is Jiggy. I am currently at the beach. I'm at the beach. Did you guys hear that Rebecca bought a house? Isn't that cool? I can't wait. Josh, can we throw a housewarming party? I'm talking about a big rager. We're gonna throw a rager and we're gonna put a live stream up of the entire party. And it's just gonna have a little microphone, like a little one of these next to it. And the idea is that chat will only be able to hear the party when somebody comes up and talks into the mic and then they put it back down. That's the idea. You know what I mean? So like they won't be able to know what's going on, but then if somebody graces them with their presence, they like pick up the mic and they're like, "Hello, chat. It's me. It's me, person at the party." Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. That sounds nice. Nice beach you're at. I mean, it is. It's a beach, man. I'm sunburnt, if you can't tell. You can tell I'm kind of sunburned. We're gonna get back to playing Ocarina of Time here in just a minute, but I just want to say thank you for being here. Indoor, yeah. This is the indoor beach. This is the indoor beach. Oh, I'm ready, man. Ocarina of Time sucks. Man. I talk about DK Marathon. Yeah, but when's DK come out? Donkey Kongathon? I might change July 17th. Homie, I'm gonna get home on the 13th. There's no way I can play Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3, and 3. And then also Tropical Freeze all in like 4 days. You could do a speed run. I mean, I can't. All right, so here's my question. I hear a Sculptura. It's up there. I see it. I think that's my 4th one of this dungeon. Thank you for calling that out, Looney. So, I mean, what I could do is not play Donkey Kong on the release. Do you think people will be like... People will be, like, not wanting spoilers of Donkey Kong? I was thinking about waiting 3 days. So, I mean, I could do other Donkey Kong games and do Donkey Kong not release waiting room. It'll be oversaturated. I mean, it's not oversaturated. It's more of like... It's more of like... What will people want to watch? Aww. Hello, hand. I don't actually have Jungle Beat. I can play 1, 2, and 3 on... I actually need that. 1, 2, and 3 on NSO. I would have to buy... See, here's the thing. Donkey Kong games aren't really my, like, vibe. Like, I like a good platformer. I feel like I should play Donkey Kong Country, like, 1 and 2. I think if I go this way, I'll fall. I feel like I should play 1 and 2. I wish I had Donkey Konga because that's a GameCube controller game. Do I need to get that? There's still one. No, I don't have the bongos. You know what I could do? See, okay. Here's what I could do. I wouldn't mind doing this. I would not mind doing Donkey Kong Wheel for the 3 days, like, before we could do Bonanza. And the idea is that that it's not about beating the video games, it's just about kind of experiencing them. I don't think that that's like a disgusting idea. It would just be, I'm trying to think of what I'd have to get a couple games, which I could get Jungle Beat. I can get no, I'm trying to, I have not played a single Donkey Kong game, Frosty Banjo. So I feel like doing a wheel that it's more about celebrating the franchise as a lead up before we play Bonanza. If I set a budget, it won't be like, it would not be that disgusting. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Cheating. Cause like I did wow, that's really useful, game. Let me look. Cause a Jungle Beat, what would I need? Like Jungle Beat's like a without the bongos, it's like $10. You know, $21. So it's not disgusting. You know, go to the top of the room, retwist it, and then hallway, shoot the eyeball again. Okay. I was even though I got the big key. It's like Barrel Blast is another one that's kind of surprisingly. Jungle Beat, you have them. Oh, that's really cool. I don't have. That's one of the few GameCube games. Look, in reality, if I had money right now, I would 100% buy the Jungle Beat or buy the bongos in the game. Also, hi DM. How did your animals survive the war today? The battle for the air, the battle of the booms, the big boomer. I would invest in them in that because you guys know me. I absolutely love the Nintendo GameCube. It's my favorite. It's my favorite console. They were upset we had to give bandits CBD. You gave your animals drugs? Oh my god. Rowan actually, I don't think he enjoyed it, but he sat with me and the family outside and he just had his eyes on it. He was just confused about what the heck was happening. I wanted to subjectify him if he was okay for a little bit because I don't want him to be scared of loud noises. I think it's mostly, I think he's kind of conditioned because he lives in New York City and he hears loud noises all the time. So I think that was the reason why. But that being said, though, I said that if he got scared, I was planning to bring him inside. Because George, my parents' dog, he hates fireworks, despises fireworks. Why do I have to go back through here? Why do I have to go back through here? Is there another eyeball that I'm missing? What the heck just happened? Is there a key room up here? There is. Oh my god, a key room. Yeah, but I think he did very good. No. We did it. DM, I hope you're doing good. Oh, hey, DM. Oh, do I have it here? Where is it? I got it. Check this out. So you know what that thing that I was texting you? So chat. All right, story time. Story time that only DM knows. So if y'all don't know, I was complaining. This is a real thing. Was complaining about my AT&T bill because AT&T is silly and dumb, and it is what it is. And for me on my family plan, I have to pay for 5 lines, which makes sense because we have 5 people in our family: Jig Nan, Jig Mom, Jig Dad, Jig Maria, and me. And so I was complaining about how AT&T no longer offers just your basic baby mode. There's no baby mode, like just, you know, talking and texting and maybe like 3 gigs of data or 4 gigs of data, you know, or 1 gig of data. I remember back when I was a kid, we had 1 gigabyte each, and not even a kid. When I was in high school, we had 1 gigabyte to use of data per month. And oh my God, was it so hard to not go over it, especially in college. Okay. So I ended up upgrading us a while back to the unlimited plan back when it was a big deal. And, but what I realized was that I could not get the current deal that I'm on unless I had 5 of us on that plan. And what's stupid is Jig Nana, has a damn flip phone. She has a literal flip phone. It's very dumb. Okay, it's a thing. So I asked AT&T. I was like, do you not just like? She doesn't need any data. Just give me the lowest possible damn data that you can get. I shouldn't have to be paying $45 a month for Nan's flip phone. And so I looked at alternatives. I was like, oh, I'll just bring her over to Mint Mobile, or I'll bring her over to another provider. Nan uses her cell phone to call us, and that is it. That is what she does. She calls. I looked at it. Mint Mobile would cost $15, plus I'd have to buy her a new phone, and the phone costs $20. $15 a month, and it's just, you know, it's just whatever. It exists. So then I went over to AT&T to cancel her phone, and to get us, instead of $45, it was just going to be a one-time $20 and one-time, and then $15 a month. But by removing her from the plan, all of our phones go up by $10 each. So in reality, I'm paying $40 more, which is really stupid. That's the stupidest, dumbest thing ever. So in reality, of me dropping my grandma, I am saving $5 and then paying an additional $10. Yes, because apparently you get less money. So it's not cheaper to keep me on the plan, Uber. In reality, think of it this way. By removing Jignan from the plan, I save $5. Bringing Jignan to another company, it's $15. So I lose $10. So I'm being punished. So basically that was it. So the idea was, I said, okay, well, guess what? If Nan, as part of a cell carrier sales, that's normal. They want you to adjust your plan to make her the same, or kick her off AT&T. It's the worst next to Verizon is whack punishments. Yeah, it's really dumb. Okay, but real talk. Do you guys really need unlimited data? I think the other plan is still 25 gigs. They don't exist. I asked. I flat out asked. I said, hey, what is your other plans? And they said, we no longer, we have the starter unlimited, the basic unlimited, and then the mega unlimited. And so my parents are on starter unlimited. So the way that AT&T works is that it's on starter unlimited, and the starter unlimited means that they get unlimited data until they get 50 gigabytes, and then if they hit 50 gigabytes a month, they get sometimes throttled, which my parents do not hit 50 gigabytes of data per month. Oh my God, are you kidding me? My parents hit maybe 10, and that's with my mom when she's streaming her music. I asked them, I flat out asked them, I was like, do you guys not do non-unlimited plans anymore? And they said that they have a grandfathered in 4 gigabyte offering, but it would cost me more because I am on my dad, Jake Dad, works for IBM. IBM has a deal with AT&T, so that deal gets us a discount of like $20 off per line. Okay? So, but that deal is only if you're on an unlimited plan. Okay? So basically the dude was just like, hey you, if you go to the 4 gigabyte plan, you're actually going to be spending $5 more per line because of the fact that you're on this. It's really stupid. The average American uses 20 gigabytes a month. Max, they make it cheaper for you to have multiple people on the unlimited plan. Then they have limited data plan. Then they have an excuse to give it towers more bandwidth necessary. I don't know. Anyway, whole point is, long story short, Jignan currently has a damn flip phone. And so Jignan I bought Jignan an iPad for Christmas about 2 years ago. A used iPad 11-inch Pro. It was a Pro. It was actually really nice. I got it for like $110. So she's been, using Facebook Messenger, and she's been FaceTiming us every once in a while on that. So I said, if I'm paying $45 for my grandmother to have access to data, I'm going to get her an iPhone. Jignan can't use an iPhone, kids. This is too scary for Jignan. Let me tell you, she cannot do that. But one thing that's really interesting is that Apple actually has a built-in grandma mode for their phones. So if you didn't know, this is a real thing. You can do this. If you go to your general settings, and you go to accessibility, and then there's assistive access. So there's this thing called assisted access. Okay? All right? And when you enter into it, I'll put my phone into it so you can see it. Oh, never mind, I won't. Grandma mode. So I was looking at iPhones. Apparently I had to unlock my SIM card to do it, so I don't really want to do it. But so I was like, well, what kind of an iPhone should I get my nan? She doesn't need she does not need a fancy iPhone, whatever. You know what I mean? She just doesn't. She doesn't need the world's fanciest iPhone. She just needs, an iPhone that works. And so I was looking at one that was small because she has small hands, but not one that doesn't work. And so I ended up going with this. This is the iPhone 12 mini. And I got this phone for $80 on eBay. And it's in really good shape. Look how tiny it is. For example, here is my iPhone 14 Pro Big Boy. This is the iPhone 12 mini. And so let me show you grandma mode. This is what the phone looks like. This is grandma mode. It says tap to unlock. Then you tap again. And then you tap again. And it looks like this. And it's just an iPhone that has calls, messages, the camera, photos, and weather. And you can click on the photo thing and pick video or photo. If you pick photo, there I am. Hi. All I have to do is snap a photo and it works. And I'm not going to lie to you, I think that this grandma mode, I call it grandma mode or whatever, is easier than her flip phone. She doesn't have to dial a bunch of numbers. For her to make phone calls, she taps the phone button and it gives you recent calls. It gives contacts, or it gives you a keypad. I'm very impressed, and I spent $80 on it. And all I have to do now is go over to AT&T. Look how tiny it is in my hand. All All I have to do is go to AT&T and then put her SIM card in it, and it'll just work. And she'll have her unlimited data that she can look at the damn weather, the dang weather in New York, even though I'm not in New York right now. You know, you checked if it was unlocked. Yeah. So, well, this one's an AT&T one, but I have AT&T Beat, so we're fine. It works with AT&T specifically. But yeah, that's it. Isn't that cute? $80, man. It's white. We'll get her a case. Now she can FaceTime us from the phone. You know, she can FaceTime us from the thing. She can put like a different screensaver and everything on this thing. But I don't know. I actually give Apple major props for making this like a thing, because I'm not gonna lie, this right here is very easy. All the apps, like the Messenger app and everything, it's all big, you know. It should work perfect. Apple has its final 12 security update this year, I think. I think that the iPhone 12, it's next year. I looked it up. It was either this one or the 13, and the 13 mini, and the 11 and 12 is this year. It ends App Store support. What? 13 is 2027, 28. So this would be 26 though, then. It's okay. I mean, in reality, as long as it FaceTimes, like, bro, homie, she doesn't need the App Store. It's gonna be right here. It's just security and app support is not big deal. Damn, my phone is probably done. You have an SE? Yeah. You should, honestly, DM, you should look at the 13 mini then, if you want like cheap, but also like the phone that's I thought you actually had this. I just thought that because I knew you had a small phone. That's the long story short, everybody, is that I texted Lazy Regenesis because I thought that she had a tiny phone. SE is done actually, unless it's the 2023 version. They didn't they replace the SE with the new one? You need the button? Why? Yeah, they made a second gen 2023 same phone. That's cool. Wasn't it like the new one is the 16 like mini or something like that? No, 16E, 16 economic. What's the name of it? The 16E is so bad though, it's worse camera than a 15 base model for the same price. Really? That's dumb. Maybe I got the 23. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Apple is a product. Apple makes products. My phone is up for renewal this year, but I don't know if I'm going to. I might try to hold out until try to hold out. I can hold out, man. I have a 14 Pro Max Big Boy. No, I have a 14 Pro Max Big Boy. I was hoping to wait until the 18. That would be what, 4 years? 11 Pro Max there? Yeah. 14 is still fine, yeah. The camera has seen its day. I mean, not really. But like, my mom has a 15. And let me tell you, her camera is eons better than mine. Probably because all the AI nonsense that they do. Samsung. What song do you think he sang? Andrew has the 14 Pro, and it's the one he uses for stream camera. Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, I still shoot on it. But also, I mean, I use this camera, the tracking one now mostly. But low lighting though. Apple really went ham on the 15s and the 16s. The only reason I'd say is the charger does. See, that's oh my god. I'm so mad. Everybody in my family, except for my dad. My dad is on a 10R and he refuses to upgrade right now. He refuses to upgrade. Dude, the iPhone shut off for 2 days or something like that. And he's just like, it's fine. It'll turn back on when it's ready. I'm like, dude, you gotta. I can't talk to you. I can't. Your phone is off, dude. Like, what do you want? I'm gonna try to convince him to upgrade this year, because he was also looking at the 16E, which I heard bad things about too. I was like, dude, I wish that the only way I would upgrade, man, it would be like if I could keep this one and give it to my dad, the 14, because it'd be fine. But like, then I can't use this to upgrade. And the only reason why I use this to upgrade is because then I go to AT&T and I say, hey, here you go, have it. And then they take my phone. Like when I had the 10X, 10S, 10X, 10R, the 10X Max Pro, the 10S, the XS Plus, whichever the one that had the 10XR, 10Q. No, not the R. It was the Pro version. It was the one that came out after the 10. It was the one that came out with my dad's phone, the 10R, but it was the Pro version. And I rocked that one until I got the 14 Pro. So, deluxe. I don't know, man. It was the 10. It was the year after the iPhone 10 came out. You know? It was the second version. They really did. It's okay. This year's are going to be the iPhone 26 or something stupid like that. They're going to skip the 17s and go to a damn. But anyway, my whole point that I'm mad about is everything in the world that I use right now. It's going to be the Air. You don't think they're going to go to a 17? They're going to a damn 17. They're gonna go to a 17 Air and a 17 whatever. Everything is damn USB-C. And then here's me. Look guys, it's me with my damn little baby lightning cable. Look at that. Wow, me. Look at that lightning cable. God. It makes me so angry. It makes me so angry that I can't charge my damn phone. And the worst part about it was I got the 14 Pro and then the next year, the 15, you know? The 15 was USB-C. Granted, that USB-C protocol is pretty bad, if I'm correct. I don't know, man. But everything is damn USB-C except for my phone. This looks like a... Okay, nerd stuff. The Pro Max is the only one with USB 3.0, 3.2. We're gonna read. Same with this. That's wild. Even on the 16. That's crazy that on the 16. That's just like the most Apple thing, though. You know, they love doing that stuff. But you know, here's the thing: it's you say it's nerd stuff, but in reality, it's also consumer stuff. Like, here's the thing: we say this, but Apple also knows, flat out, that the average Jimmy does not care. Like, they want their phone to charge relatively fast, and that is it. Average Jimmy just wants his phone to be good. Like, they don't need, like, the best of the best. The pro users are gonna buy that, you know? The pro users are the ones that are gonna spend the most money. The pro users are gonna be the ones that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the average Jimmy, my mom wants a phone with a good camera. That is what my mom wants. And the thing is Apple does give that to them. Apple gives it to them. You know? Oh my God. Wowza. I'm shocked that that landed. I hate to say it, Jiggy. Hi, Leslie Pro. How are you? I want to read what you're saying. Hate to say it, Jiggy, but we need more people who don't use the feature on the Pro Max to get a Pro Max, in my experience. What do you mean? Why do we need people to not use a feature? I use the camera on my phone every single day, multiple times. I think it's the most accessible camera ever. Is it for everything? Absolutely not. And I don't think people should shoehorn everything into it. I say this 1,000 times. The iPhone is a great camera. It can be a cinema camera. It can shoot Apple ProRes. It is a very, very good camera. Is it the camera that you should use? No. It is the camera that you should be making memories with 100%. I genuinely think so. I think that the fact that, you know, like, I take out my phone and I take a picture. I take a nice picture of Rowan watching fireworks. There he is. He's watching. That's my memory, man. But am I doing a full, or today when I steam cooked some pasta? I did that. I'm sorry. Steam cooked some crabs. Or when Rowan looked really cute and I gave him a piece of sweet potato. There he is. Like, that is what the iPhone is used for. You know, I use it all the time, man. I use it all the time. That being said, though, I was talking about this the other day. I struggled to actually, like, film experiences when I was on trips if I was just using my phone, because I would get distracted by notifications. I would get distracted by whatever it is that I would get just distracted by what I was doing. I never would capture moments with my phone because I was distracted by the things. So that's why I got that thing. I went on the Facebook and I got this camera, the camera that you guys have been seeing, the tracking camera. This thing, the Osmo Pocket 3. The Osmo Pocket 3. It is my vlog camera. I used it. I vlogged my entire trip. I had a very good time with it. I love it's a foster failure. I thought I was going to sell it. I genuinely did. I thought I was going to sell it. Didn't sell it. Love it. Now I'm using it literally as a second webcam for traveling because of the fact that it tracks my face and it's really funny. Like I like it, man. It's a 1.5 inch sensor. That being said, though, it's not for everybody. You know, it's not for everybody. Does not use the Pro Max specific camera and the extra features on the phone. People get it since if you want to pay monthly on the phone, you will get a highest and best version of it. I guess that's true. Feel called out, lol. I get the Pro Max every year and I don't use many of the Pro features. I just like that it's big and does whatever I need. Are you a Garrett? This is not judgment. I'm actually curious. Are you a new phone every year kind of guy? How does that work? Do you buy and pay off a brand new phone every year? Or do you have some sort of bit where you don't do that? Because I think I thought Apple had like or maybe it's AT&T that has a Next program. And that Next program just lets you just like pay monthly. That I would love flat out, kids. And I know they will never do this. I would love phone subscription service where I pay, I don't know, how much do I pay? $30 right now per month on my phone, I think. Let me pay $30 every month forever. And just let me get a new phone every year. Just whatever. T-Mobile has that. You do not want that. Oh, okay. But the last few years have been pretty lackluster for phones in general. I trade my phone in previous phone and buy a new one outright. I trade in my previous phone and buy the new one outright. So do you go through this like the bit where, because like, okay, the way AT&T works, and it's really dumb, but I get it. They'll give you like a really good deal on trade-in. So like, for example, my dad's iPhone XR, which is a phone from the eons before. I don't even know what year it's from. If I go to AT&T with it and I say I would like to trade this phone in, they will give him $390 towards a new phone. So the idea is that he can get a new phone for way less, you know, the iPhone 16, the iPhone 16e or whatever the heck, for like $5 a month. And the idea is that the only way he gets that is if he pays it over 36 months. That's how they do it. The deal is just legacy credit, since it's safer to, for them to lock you in there. So that's how it works. They give, so like this phone. This phone was $1,200, I think, technically. And I think because I traded in my phone, I got it for like $400, but I had to pay slowly over the course of 3 years. I've been on prepaid phone plans for over a decade, so I don't get any payment programs. Wait, so you're not part of AT&T? What, or Verizon? Non-contract, but it sucks. Apple itself has a decent trade-in deal that I take advantage of. You get less money than selling on eBay, but it's not worth the hassle. Oh, okay, so the idea is that, Garrett, what you do is every year You go and you trade in your phone. What are they offering right now? No, I give T-Mobile $40 every month. Oh, okay. So you do have T-Mobile. But, okay, so wait. So the idea is that you buy the phone, apple.com, shop iPhone. I'm just so curious. So I have the iPhone 16. I want to buy it. I want to buy it 16 Pro Max. Okay, I want the black titanium one because actually I really like the natural titanium one. Kind of reminds me of the old classic iPhone. I don't need 1 terabyte. I'll just take the 256 one. Trade in. Good news, you're still eligible for carrier for Boost Mobile. Oh wait, no, select smartphone. So iPhone 15 Pro Max. Great condition. So you get $630. So is the idea that you pay $569? Is that the idea? So you just pay $569 every year? And then you pay $40. See, I think that this would be worth it. If it was like $300 every year. You know what I mean? If it was $300 to upgrade my phone every year, I think I would consider it. $569, I just don't think it's worth it. The 40 is just for the phone service. I know. But like you're buying a Caesar salad. Yeah, I am buying a Caesar salad subscription. If this number was $360 to upgrade my phone every year, I think I'd do it. But $500 every single year just to upgrade the phone, I just don't know if I just don't think I'd do it. Where AT&T, I don't know. What about my phone? You get more money selling your old phone on eBay, but when you have a deal with the hassle. No, I'm not. Yeah, I understand. So $455. They give me $455 for my phone, which is you can take it wherever you want. Yeah, but so what about AT&T right now? AT&T. I'm just curious. AT&T iPhone 16. iPhone 16. How do I get to pick my device? I'd like to go with the 16 Pro Max. So this is their bit. This is their thing right here. It's $5 a month, up to $1,000 off. But if I do the trade in, so 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max, that one right there, AT&T. So the installment plan, trade in my device, and then I go with brand Apple, and then the Apple model would be 15 Pro Max. Capacity is 256. Continue. It's in great condition. Yeah. So you trade in that device, meaning that you'd be paying $5.56. But the problem is that that's for a whole year. You know what I mean? Like that's 3 years. So you can't. You know what I mean? So you can't. You'd only be spending $199 on the phone, flat out, because they give you $1,000 off. You'd be spending $200 on the phone over the course of 3 years, and that's a good idea. That's great, but it's 3 years, and therefore, when it comes to if I pick my phone, say I would like to upgrade, trade in another device. No. Brand Apple, 14 Pro Max. Capacity is 256. It's in great condition. Oh, they also give me $1,000. That's really awesome. That's really cool. So I guess the idea Why do you have to do that? What happened, Adam? So I guess the idea would be you work in phone sales. I'm so sorry. So Beat Sir, would the idea be that my phone is done being paid off in exactly 3 months, like not even three months. I think it's 2 months from now. It's September. Would the idea be that I go and I trade in my phone instantly in order to get the most money off, and then I do the same thing? I do the same thing when, like, in 3 years? Is that the idea? How do I get the best deal, quote unquote, when I want a new phone? You have a few options. If you don't care and enjoy your AT&T service, then upgrade trade-in. How patient am I? I mean, kind of patient, but the more I wait, the less money, or the less I get for my phone, right? My last save was third and randomly ran into an enemy. Ugh, I'm sorry about that. I feel like, because, okay, the meta, I guess, would be that because I was thinking about waiting, you know what I mean? I was thinking about waiting until the 18 to upgrade. But my phone will be paid off in like 3 months, not even 2 months. Whenever it's September. So eBay selling even on a 14 Pro would take a bit to sell. You would technically get more money from the trade-in due to the credit. Yeah. You are getting better trade-in offer now than in a year or two. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm getting a better trade-in offer now, but also they're gonna lower it. The moment that it hits, the moment that the 17 comes out, they'll lower it, won't they? They'll lower the offer. But I don't really want a 16. All it did was add AI, and I don't care about AI. I'd rather wait until the 17. But then again, oh, that's good, Adam. I did this. The side camera button is quite interesting. Are you a person that when you get a new phone, you get the latest and greatest in the generation behind that? No. When I upgrade my phone, I usually upgrade to the new version. I try to, at least. Just because, like, you know, I use my phone a lot. But I feel like the goal would be to trade in my 14 for, I guess, a 17 if they give me $1,000 for it, because the new iPhone will be, then I'd only be paying $200 over the course of 3 years, which would be fine. That'd be great. But they're not going to do that. I know AT&T won't do that. Oh, I smell one. Here's a good practice. When you upgrade, keep your phone for 2 or 3 years, then do a trade-in and make it last longer and save for the newer device while doing so. That's the wait. Here's a good practice. When you upgrade, keep your phone for 2 or 3 years, then do the trade-in or take it last longer to save for the newer device. Wouldn't trade-in value go down if you try to get the iPhone 7? Yeah, correct, Banjo. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that AT&T will give me $1,000 towards the 17, where right now they will give me $1,000 towards the 16. Which means, but then I would be on a loop. If you trade in now, you will get a better deal than a year from now. But it's not a year from now, it's 2 months from now. The 17 comes out in September. That's how it is. But here's the thing. If I trade in now to upgrade to the 16, then I'm in a weird loop where I would be upgrading to the year behind every 3 years rather than the year current. So it would be, I had the 14 Plus Pro, I would be upgrading to the 16 Pro, then I'd be upgrading to the 18 Pro when the 19 Pro is about to come out. The 16 will go down by 100, I believe, when the 17 comes out. No. I'm saying for my trade-in. I dude, phones are hard, man. I'm sorry. We're making Beats Sir work. We're making Beats Sir work. Because here's the thing. I have the 14 Pro. So, I mean, maybe they at least give me, like... Alright, where's that Sculptura? I know it's in here somewhere. That's the door I need. It's in one of the chambers. Yes, I mean, that's... See, okay, literally. Hey, OC, thank you. Garrett, I was just talking about how I got my grandma this phone. This is an iPhone 12. It's in grandma mode right now, which I'm not gonna lie, is awesome. The accessibility of this phone is incredible. It's really freaking awesome. I love it. It's so small. Look how small it is. And look, there's pictures I took of Rowan for my grandma. There's Rowan. But the thing is what if I want the new one? What if I want the new one? OC, thank you so much for freaking tier 1 for almost 80 months. I hear it. So that's the boss room. Where's the Sculptura? The least amount of possible... What I'm saying is, Beatser, what is the least amount I can pay on a new phone, even when I trade in mine? I would love to... I think right now I pay $7 a month, I think. And that's okay. On top of my already $45 plan. I don't know. I actually don't know what it is. It's more of what's the best deal. I'm obviously willing to pay. That's okay. I'm not gonna... Okay, here's the thing. I'm okay not leaving AT&T. I am absolutely okay not leaving AT&T because here's the thing. It's right over here. We have a good deal with AT&T because AT&T is with my dad's work. It has a signature plan with my dad's work. I don't plan on leaving. Nowhere else, as far as I'm aware, do I get a deal as decent as the AT&T deal to the point where they don't want me to have it. That's the real thing. They don't want me to have it. That's why they're punishing me for having Nan on the like I said, if I removed Jig Nan from the plan, they would charge me like $40 extra or $10 extra per line, which is wild. I actually just got my bill even farther down, and they were not mad, but they understood it. Hey, Gothic Zelda! We're really being entertaining right now. We're talking about phone plans. Are you gonna be at Summer Games Done Quick? Are we hanging out this week? Next week? This week? This week? Are you gonna be there? In Microapolis? Not this year? I might throw a lemon at the wall. I might throw a lemon at the wall in your honor. Chaotic AT&T sucks. I've had some issues where it, you know, I'm gonna head to bed, but really should see what the difference between your plan and mine is, because it's just me on my plan. You're about to add Andrew to it. You should see if Andrew's work has a signature plan anywhere, because why would my dad's big corporation have one? Also, hey Anko, I believe Summer Games Done Quick starts in 2 days. It does. I won't be there till Wednesday. At the end of the day, it's if it's really cheap, you do the trade-in, and most convenient, yeah, worth it. I just didn't know there's like a sweet spot where, like, when does my phone start depreciating in value, and is would the best time technically be to upgrade to would the best time to be to upgrade to the iPhone 16 the year night your phone starts to I know, I understand that, but like, I'm saying, like, the moment that I pay it off, is that like the best time to upgrade, because that's when I'm gonna get the most money on the trade-in. Because I could see that, you know, I could see it being like, okay, yes, that means that I'm never ever gonna have a lower bill ever, but since a 14 Pro is on eBay for like $400, even then you won't sell a month for I won't sell for a month, or if you're lucky. I just think $400 is too low. Based on your logic, use the same idea you use buying a new car. Oh, Carb. You think I buy a new car? Carb. I live in New York City. I drive a 1997 Jeep Wrangler Sport. It'd be the equivalent if I just used a flip phone, my guy. That's my car. My car is I'm a public transit man. I take the subway. American version. I thought this was Bongo Bongo. You don't like my... What's wrong with my 1997 Jeep Wrangler Sport? May I ask why you drink from a jar? Broccoli, it's delicious, damn it. It's delicious. Look at my jar. Mmm. Jar. It's a Jeep. I mean, yeah, it's my Jeep. I bought it when I was 16. Is the meta just to like... Cars, if you asked me how to trade in a car, I wouldn't know. No idea. Flat out. I think the thing about cars, though, is that, like, cars have a little bit more variety in them. So, like, you can, like, if you have a cool car, you know, it might trade, you might be able to sell it for more. You can't really get a cool iPhone. I mean, you can get, like, a kind of cool iPhone, I guess. I'm really bad at this fight, man. I do have an Apple Watch. It's a 7. I went from the Apple Watch Series 1 to the Apple Watch Series 7. That was it. I always said the moment they release a round one, I'll buy it. I'll buy the crap out of it. You release a round Apple Watch and I'll buy it. But they won't. They won't do it. They're just so. I only upgraded to the 7 because I wanted to be a part of Josh Jepson and Steven and Mal's Cool Kid Club, and I'm still not even part of it. It's good for driving. Apple Watch is quite enjoyable for driving. Wow, I gotta go really early on that. Damn. The problem with Apple Watch is that they haven't done anything to it in years. They're just obsessed with health benefits, and I think that's cool. But dude, when are they gonna make like communication benefits? Apple weirdly just has not cared about the Apple Watch's like when are you gonna make it so like I watch TV on my watch? You know what I mean? Like they've only every year it's just like it's time to talk about how Apple Watch will make you so damn healthy that you can just like fly. Get the cellular Apple Watch? Yeah, but why? I don't want, sir, I don't want any more money that I have to pay a month. That's like you saying get the cellular iPad. I don't have an iPad. Wow, that worked. I don't actually own an iPad. I was thinking about getting one for organization purposes, but I was looking at like getting like an iPad mini and capitalism. No, okay. If we're talking about real, like, hey Jiggy, what Apple product do you think that you would actually use and that would make your life a lot easier right now? I would like either an older or a new Mac Mini. Or the small MacBook Pro. And the only reason, there's one reason whatsoever. When I was in college and genuinely enjoyed editing, I edited in Final Cut Pro. And I realized that when I moved to Premiere on my PC is when I really lost like the love of editing. And I had it down, man. I had Final Cut Pro down to like a science. I knew all the shortcuts, I knew everything. And I miss it. And I don't see here the problem is, and the reason why I haven't like pulled the trigger on buying like a used one is A, I don't have the money. B, I should fix my damn computer before I buy a Mac. C, You know, like that's where it is. But I think if I had like extra money lying around, or I wish that I could, I wish that I had a working Mac. I had one for a minute when I was working at a company. They gave me one, and I started editing on it again. I don't know, there was just something like, it's like riding a bike. I feel like I would edit more. Just like the fact that I bought this camera because I knew I would shoot more video if I had this camera. And it's true, I do. I genuinely shoot more video now that I have this little thing that I throw in my bag. Like, I've talked about it. I feel like being able to open up Final Cut Pro, launch with 4K footage, and just rip and tear using my trackpad, I miss it. I miss it. And I do genuinely think I would do more editing work and I would make more content if I had a Mac. That being said, though, I will not be buying a Mac. Not anytime soon. You know? Why is it that gaming is never taken off on Mac? Yeah, I use a Mac for everything, but have a Windows laptop for gaming. Yeah. I can't stream off of a Mac, dude. I'm streaming off a Windows machine right now. I have a nice little laptop. That being said, though, I hate editing on this thing. I hate editing on this little laptop. It is great, man. It's great. The reason the gaming hasn't taken off is because they make it a pain. Yeah. Apple and Nvidia hate each other. I mean, I will say the M4 is kind of bonkers. Da-na-na-na-na. Chat, I should go to bed. Although there's a problem called crossover with runs Windows. I've never heard of that. I'd be interested in that. Jyggy, you finished a temple. It only took you 3 days. Now you can go to bed. Where do I go next? I think I got all the Sculpturas too. I'm like 90% sure. I've been playing a lot of, what is that? Fire Temple next? We can do that. Or water? No, Fire Temple. I don't want to go anywhere near water. I'm playing a lot of Factorio. How many days per week do I stream? How many days per week do I stream? I would like to say a lot, but I've been on vacation and I'm at the beach right now, so not as much. Proton and Steam OS, they plug and play. See, the thing is, I need a Windows machine to run OBS. I mean, you can run OBS. You can run OBS on Mac. A lot of people run OBS on Mac. But a lot of the things that I use, I think that OBS just has a Mac version. yeah. Cap says, it's fine. I think StreamerBot is Windows only. God damn, man. Jyggy, however, should never use Linux. Why? Why, Carb? Why don't you think I can use Linux, Carb? What? OBS's Mac Mini as a capture streambox would be amazing. I bet it would be. I think the main thing is, I know AverMedia products all work on Mac, if I'm correct. Don't hold me to that. I'd have to ask them. Because you need 24/7 tech support. Look, man, I just want to plug things in and have them work. I think the compatibility issue would be a problem for me. They'd be like, oh, why isn't it working? Oh, it just doesn't show up. You know? How much is the oh, I should go get Epona now, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's go get Epona. I can get Epona before I go to bed. Yo. Exactly why I say don't do Linux. Linux, some plugin. So okay. Back in the olden days, when I used to work for save state rupees before you pay the rupees. Yeah, I'll just rewind. I was working for IBM, and apparently like IBM doesn't own Linux, but they kind of own Linux. They like work with Linux and they love Linux. Agreed with that. That things work well on Mac, but always pain set things up. I think my other thing about Mac is that just like I have a very specific thing that I really like. Right now, within a laptop, I would like a 16 by 10, 14-inch laptop. And I want the refresh rate to be high. Doesn't need to be like 266. I would like 144 or 140 or even 120. And I don't think that product exists. I don't think Apple has made a 14-inch MacBook Pro that has a 120 at least a 120 hertz. I have an Asus G14, and I'm not gonna lie, it is, besides the fact that it's imploding right now because of my setup, like it is my favorite device. Like I showed this at the beginning of the stream. I'll show it again real quick. Hi, welcome to my so this computer right here. This is my this little thing is my tracking camera. You're gonna see the tracking camera. So my setup here, this is my favorite travel setup I've ever had. Is it perfect? No, because right now I'm using this microphone. It's using the microphone. So check this out. So this is the current travel setup. It is a Asus G14 from 20 something whatever. Okay, it's on a little laptop, on a little stand. I have this little what would you call that? 16-inch. I think it's like a 16-inch. This is a 1610 little laptop. I love this thing. It's really good. Big fan. So this is how I'm playing the video game right now. This is just how it is. Behind it, oh god, you're going to see some wires, kids. Behind it is a one-plug solution with the AverMedia Elite Go, a plug for the laptop, and a plug for the the monitor. This laptop can be, in fact, it can be powered entirely by the AverMedia Elite Go, but I do have the plug with me because of charging. Over here is my my main camera. This is a god damn it, what is the name of this? FX30. It's an FX30. It looks like this. Hi, it's very good. You guys can see all of my luggage over there. I have just a USB hub. That's my Switch 2. This is a mouse. This is it, man. This is a light. That's a light. That's it, man. Like, that's what it is. So, like, don't get me wrong. And then this is the tracking camera. The tracking camera is nice too. But the tracking camera is not like a thing you need or requirement. I say ROG Flow devices would be sick, but G14 laptops are such good price performance. It's hard to recommend anything else. I would recommend a G14 to anyone that wants a little bit of power and power with a little laptop. It can run anything. This is the 20. Where am I right now? This is not home. No, I'm at the beach. Now, am I saying this is perfect? No. I mean, again, I'm using a wireless DJI mic as my main microphone right now. Like, it's not perfect, okay? Like, in reality, I would need one more USB port in order to do a microphone on this, and then I'd be good, man. I'd be great. I'd be great. I'm using the hub as the main thing. I just don't have the room for a full PC in my room at all. So let me tell you, you don't need a full PC anymore, man. Like this setup is really good. This setup is really good. Like you can do nearly anything on this. The price, I think the G14 is a really, really good price. I think the G14 is I think it was what, $1,200, $1,600. I think you're gonna spend $2,000 on a MacBook. You know, I don't think I could go back to a powerful Windows after using Apple chips for 4 years. Crazy power, battery. That's the problem. So let me tell you, the G14 gets me about 5 hours of battery life while watching videos on a plane in silent mode at half screen brightness. If I put the GPU in economic mode, which then only runs the screen at 60. And don't get me wrong, I don't need it to be 120. I don't need it to be 144 hertz when I'm doing it. Apple is the king at battery. Apple is the king at power. Apple is the king at all that stuff. It just doesn't run Windows. If I had the money, I would have a MacBook. I swear to God, I really would. And it's mostly because I know that like for Windows streaming, this thing is perfect. The G14 is absolutely perfect for me for streaming, for gaming, and for doing light work. That being said, I would be so much more productive on Mac. I would. I know I would. I know I would because the keyboard's better, the battery life, I could like move, I would be able to edit. It's just the productivity, and I know that's stupid because it's like, hey Jiggy, you can be productive on damn PC. You're just being a baby. I mean, I'm not being a baby. I am being a baby. But like I know for a fact that because of the fact that I went through college with a MacBook from 2016, I know that I did all my work on the Mac. I edited on the Mac. I did spreadsheets on the Mac. I did everything. And when I'm at work, not when I worked at the Mr. Beast, when I was a chocolate company guy. I had a MacBook. Dude, I did everything on that thing. Everything but streaming. Everything but Twitch streaming, I did on that. Everything but playing games, I did on that. All of my work, I did on that. It was great. Yeah, I miss it. I had to give it back, obviously, when I left. But, yeah. Shut up. I don't talk about it that much, DMs. I don't talk about it that much. I don't like talking about it. I don't talk about it a lot. All right, chat. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. We are going to go and raid someone. Who are we gonna go and raid? Drink some water. I only got lemonade. You learned Photoshop 6 on a 1-button Mac. It's kind of sick. Vita or VT. No, I think it's Vita. I learned Photoshop 6 on my my first computer. I bought it like an idiot, dude. You ever just buy Photoshop like an idiot? Me. When I was like 16. Let's go raid Ares Mythos. Ares Mythos is speed running Claire Observer Expedition 33, which is so Final as a crack. Yeah, I pay for Adobe Suite now. I definitely borrowed it when I was younger. Yeah, I don't like that I pay for it right now, but I'm on the like kids meal version. I want to just say thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. You guys are incredible. If you're not part of our Discord, join our Discord. That's not how you spell Discord. If you're not part of our Discord, join our Discord. Make sure you hit the follow button. I will be live tomorrow night. We are going to go raid my friend Aries. She's a VTuber, so y'all better be nice to her, okay? She is speedrunning Expedition 33. Just go in and say hello. You don't have to stay, but go say hey. She's very nice, pretty incredible. We're going to go give her some big old love, okay? Copy what Jay has, if you can, if you're subbed. If not, just copy the middle one and just go say hey, okay? Can we get one more person in the raid? I don't think we can, but honestly. Thank you for joining us tonight. You guys are incredible. I will be live tomorrow, where I promise we'll probably at least beat the Fire Temple tomorrow. Wow. Ho ho. I want to play it, Garrett. I don't own it right now. But I want to play it because I heard it's really good. Go say hi to go say hi to Aries for us. Okay. Bye bye. Appreciate you. Thanks for the follow. Love you. Smooches.